Hey, people. Oh, it's getting choppy. I just hate when it gets choppy. This is a hero's journey with Dr. D doing my live response to my video this morning. Communications and relationships, communication styles. And everybody know by now the reason why I'm doing this live right now, because I got a comment. It wasn't a whole bunch, but I did get one, and I try to be a man of my word. So here I am. And I did respond. Um, Let me see what the oh, I just lost somebody. Uh, Go to settings. Here we go. Live chat. I was the comment was pertaining to suppose you talk about communication styles, and suppose the individual you're trying to communicate with is a narcissist. And I believe my response was you are responsible for how you send the message. Now, let me kind of go into that. You're responsible how you are you are received, meaning that you're the sender, the individual you're communicating with or you're talking to is the receiver. Your goal in the whole exchange, hear me when I say your goal in the whole exchange is that the individual hears you in the way you mean to send it. And what happens a lot of times is that if you're giving it a certain way, the person doesn't comprehend. You, they don't comprehend what you're saying, and sometimes it has something to do with maybe you doing it with a little bit too much sass, too much aggression, and some maybe you are passive aggressive. And I'm not saying this for everybody, but sometimes it's you have to dial down or adjust the way you send the message in order for the individual to receive it. Just use this example. You know when you're on the radio and you're trying to get 90.1 or a different type of station, and you know it's on the FM as well, but you're in a certain part of town and it's not coming through. You got to adjust the dial. You have to adjust the dial so it can be received clearly. It's not that the broadcast is not going through. It's just that the receiver is not picking it up in a palatable manner where they can digest it. Because if you think about the radio, when it's too with all that noise, what do? You cut it off. I ain't got time for that because it's just too much noise. It's not coming. It's not coming through, and I'm not understanding what they're saying. In certain ways that we hear, and I'm doing another video about that. Some people are analytical. Some people are visual. Some people are tactile. Some people kinesthetic, which goes into tactile, meaning that if a person is visual, if the words are descriptive, they envision a picture. But the person is not, and then so they can receive it. They can receive it because that's the way they hear. It's your job as the sender to try to understand how that person hears and how they receive the message you're trying to send. Because the goal is for them to understand what you are saying in the way you mean for it to come across. Now, if they do understand it the way you mean for it to come across, and they still choose to do what they want to do, and they still are narcissistic, meaning in just the general sense of a narcissist is a person who's always right, is always on top, and never can be wrong. If they are a textbook narcissist, it doesn't really matter what you tell them. They still gonna feel that they're right. So in understand when I'm saying communication styles, it does not mean why I'm saying the effective communication, it does not mean that the other person even if they receive the message that you're saying, does not mean that they will accept it. Understand, it does not mean that they will accept the message that you are sending. They may receive it, but they may not accept it. So to answer that question about a person being narcissist, that's it. They may receive the message. Okay, I understand you, but I still don't want to do that. Oh, so you need to be at peace with yourself and how you sent the message and how it came across, and that the person was able to receive it. Now, you cannot control if the person accepts it or not, because it's that person's choice, and they choose not to accept the message that you're sending. Keep your self respect and walk away. To a minute, pretty much that's the response. Now, if anybody else is online at this current time, man, like to put something in the chat, I can respond to. However, if not, I responded to the comment that was posted earlier as I stated I would. So, this is a hero's journey with Dr. D. I am out and about to go eat. Deuces. Until later.